Hey guys, how are you? David here from TechSocial.com with a fairly quick update on my Intensity Pro capture card. I promised you this time last week that you were going to see my Intensity card installed, which you did. Technically, it was installed. However, as you probably know, assuming you watched the video. Did you watch the video? I hope so. The capture card just wasn't working. However, come on. It's okay to hit yourself here and there, guys. We all make mistakes. But this wasn't just one mistake. This was... I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. Some of you are. First of all, you guys helped me so much via Twitter and Facebook. Links are below if you want to follow me or subscribe. I say subscribe because it's my new page. Because you guys helped me troubleshoot this card so well. You taught me things I never knew because apparently capture cards are very, very picky. Or maybe it's just the Intensity Pro in general. Anyway, long story short, I finally did get it working. I should say, I have no shame in admitting, I have a little bit of shame in admitting this. I was plugging the HDMI in to the output port when I should have been plugging it, well, obviously, into the input port. So, other Intensity Pro users, pay attention. The input port on the card is on the outside. The output port is on the inside. Now, this isn't totally my fault because I Googled this and I found somebody else's diagram. They mislabeled them. I don't know who you are, but whoever made that diagram, thank you for wasting my time. Yes, you're saying, oh, David, you should have, referenced Blackmagic's official PDF. I did. I kind of forgot over time because I ran into other issues. So, long story short, the ports are set up perfectly fine. Again, input on the outside, output on the inside. It's opposite to what you would think it is. Okay, moving on to the second part and the more important part. Well, you can't have this part without the right ports correctly set up, but you know what I mean. This is where it gets tricky. The Xbox 360 can only output to the Intensity Pro in either 1080i or 720p, as far as I'm aware. As far as I'm aware. I cannot confirm that. That's just what I've read online, and, well, that's what's working for me. I can't confirm if this is how it's supposed to be, but, hey, it works. So, my recommendation, go with 720p. Don't go with 1080i. You want progressive. Trust me. Also, this is very important. Open Media Express. Go into the preferences or settings, whatever you want to call it. On the Mac, it's called preferences. And go to your capture settings. Change it to HD 720p 59.94 frames per second. Not 60 frames per second, not 50. It has to be exactly 59.94 frames per second. Why? I don't know. I'm not a video expert. That's just how it's supposed to be. And it works, and that's all I care about. So do that, and you should have a perfect experience as long as your Xbox 360 is also outputting at 720p. One more thing, and then we're done. Turn off display discovery in your Xbox 360's display settings. I'm not sure whether this causes an issue or not. I read online that it's better to have it disabled. So I'm playing it safe and keeping it disabled, and well, it's working perfectly. Okay, wheeling back. Let's get the whole setup video going, because that's the more fun part, in my opinion. This is my Apple Cinema display. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any other inputs besides DVI. And you really can't change that, that's the only downside. But my Asus display has DVI, HDMI, and VGA. So I am using my 360 on HDMI. Now, turning this on. Make sure when you're in Media Express, click on Log and Capture. Okay? Now the software is all set up to receive the signal. And then, now look, now my display automatically went to no signal because it's sensing that the 360 is plugged into my capture card, but there's no signal yet. However, turn into 360 on, wait for it. There it is. The Asus monitor takes a second. There you go. Now currently I have my audio going through the speakers, and these speakers are terrible, but I had to figure out how to reroute the audio to my Logitech speakers. Yeah, I know, I said in a past video that I'm using line-in software. For some reason it's suddenly not working. I'm not really sure why. I don't know if it's because I'm using HDMI and optical audio, so if you guys can figure that out, please let me know. Well, my color balance, my white balance looks terrible. It's very yellow. That's okay. So as you can see, guys, it's working perfectly, no lag whatsoever. And on the side, no lag whatsoever. Also, real quick, make sure you're capturing in a good file format that doesn't take up too much space. As you can see, we have tons of options here. We have QuickTime uncompressed, which you do not want to do. I already did that by accident, and the file sizes were huge. TVC Pro HD you don't need. I think the best one you can go with while retaining a somewhat small file size is QuickTime Apple ProRes 422. You don't need HQ apparently, that's what people told me on Facebook. Whoops. So 422 works perfectly. And here's a closer up shot of the 360. And because I had the 320 gigabyte hard drive, I have 2 games installed now. Rayman Origins and Gears of War 3. And yes, I do have these videos on my gaming channel. So my link is right below if you're interested. Right down there. You see it? Yeah. Click that, subscribe, youtube.com/DeFrancoGaming. And now that should be it. I really hope I didn't miss anything. But if I did, as always, comment below and we'll hopefully thumb up that comment so people can see it right away. That way we're all helping each other. Because honestly, and I hate to say this, there are not many good videos on YouTube covering the Intensity Pro. Either the video camera sucks, the person's mic quality is horrible, you can't even hear what they're saying, or they don't clearly explain how to set things up. Now for me, I learned a lot through these people, so thank you, but I learned it across like 3 or 4 different people. I have yet to find one video that covers everything in just one shot. So, hopefully this video fixes that. I really do talk a lot, gotta get that Wawa coffee in me. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for many more tech videos, including a desk tour, tour of a geek's room, and a gaming setup tour, because I've seen a lot of people asking what my gaming setup is like on my desk, and here's a quick preview. There's the Modern Warfare 3 360, as well as 2 controllers right here. And now I'm done, guys. Again, if you have any questions, post below, and we can continue this dialogue on Twitter, Facebook, all those good social networks. Just like the comment section, my links are always below, and I'll see you next time.